Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Database Snack Time Snippet. I'm Alex Killian, the video producer on XTIVIA's marketing team. And today I'm joined by Frank Leonetti, the senior Azure engineer here at XTIVIA. Frank, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Thanks, Alex. Again, my name is Frank Leonetti, and I've been with XTIVIA for going on 2 years now. One of the best companies I've ever worked for. Love it here. I'm a senior Azure engineer here with XTIVIA. I handle the infrastructure side of the house when it comes to different practices. I cross different hands across the aisles with XTIVIA from GovCon back to the DBA practice. So I try to be as lucid and fluid as I can to help everybody I can when I can.
Awesome. Love it. So my first question I have for you today, what have people been talking about with Azure since the pandemic, and what other things have they not been talking about?
It's really good questions. Yeah. So, pandemic hit us by surprise, right? I mean, it hit the world, the planet by surprise. And everybody just kind of paused and didn't really know what to do from there. One of the things that's great about cloud services is the fact of, in these type of instances, have you had something like that set up? It would have been one less worry during those situations with everything else going on. So a lot of people have been calling in saying, hey, listen, have this on-prem environment. People freaked out. We're not in the office anymore. And I need a solution to get people to work. So, bringing their infrastructure, as is to the cloud, getting there, whether it's a database, whether it's a database with Power BI, whether it's an infrastructure for remote desktop services, things of that nature. We're here to help, and we're here to get that set up for you and get you on the road to recovery. Now, awesome. One of the primary things I haven't heard people talking about is backing up in disaster recovery. Now, given that we had this type of disaster or pandemic, a lot of people just focused on getting up and going, just getting the wheels back in motion. A lot of people need to get jobs back, up and running, get their incomes back. So, the primary focus was let's just get it going. And then, just like anything else, if you don't have a backup of to whatever you're producing in any situation, it could be even more disastrous. So I encourage a lot of people, even if you're not going to work with XTIVIA, any environment that you have, talk to somebody, work a backup solution for your data. Our number one lifeline for every company is our data. So you can give us a call, let us work through whatever pain points you have. If it's any type of questions, concerns you have when it comes to backup recovery services, XTIVIA can work with you as a team to get that done.
Great. Yeah, that seems really important. So my next question for you, what are some of the common pain points you notice with clients in the Azure space?
The number one pain point I see with Azure is just really the intimidation of Azure. A lot of people hear the A word and they just like, I don't want anything to do with it. I try to tell everybody, anything that's new, it can be a little scary. It could be a little apprehensive. But if you explain it the way I like to, is it's a front face of a data center. It's giving you access to, instead of having to sit there and go through a whole different bunch of hardware vendors, sit with your IT director and try to figure out the best type of hardware server for your environment, the infrastructure you want to build up. You're talking your servers, you're talking your networking, your switches, your firewalls. Instead of having to sit there and parse all that out, deal with different vendors and licensing stuff, Azure brings all that together. You can build on the fly. It's easily scalable. You scale up and down. So I always try to tell people, always, you can call the experts, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. We'll help with any pain points and questions. A lot of customers call me. We'll get, not call me directly, but we'll get clients that'll get a hold of our salespeople and they'll just say, look, I hear everybody talking about Azure. I just don't know what to do. And so we'll just walk them through the process and find out what they have. A lot of times we're saving them money because they're just on older technologies that are costing them more money to actually run their older technologies. So we'll put them in a better position to have a technology roadmap that better suits them. So I always just encourage people, if you think that Azure is a very difficult conversation to have with somebody, or you just don't feel like nobody's really going to know what it is because it's new. One, it's not. It's over 10 years old. It's just a lot of people are hearing about it now because of what's transpired through the past 3 to 5 years, and then with this pandemic. So I just encourage people to give XTIVIA, be one of those people that you reach out to have that conversation about Azure, ease your pain points, and walk you through the process to get your technologies up and running the latest and greatest.
Great, awesome. So in addition to Azure, what other services do you deal with here at XTIVIA?
Yeah, sure. So my background before I came to XTIVIA, I worked as a managed service, I worked for a managed service provider, several of them. Managed service providers are an environment where, as an engineer, you get exposure to a lot of stuff. Well, I decided to focus heavily on the cloud practice. So I also have a lot of experience in the 365 space. So, with Azure, being one of the platforms in the SaaS space, we could actually help guide you through the process if you were looking to, bring all your services to the cloud. If you're using Microsoft products as a whole, we have an awesome CSP team. We have an awesome team that can walk you through licensing processes as well, whether you're on-prem, if you want to keep some stuff on-prem. We have a licensing team to help you with that. In the cloud, we have a team for that. If you're looking to put yourself in the government space, so another thing that a lot of people don't know is Azure actually has a government sector. Here's another snippet for you. They have a government sector where you have to go through a process of getting certified and stuff, but it's an extra layer of security where if you're going to be working with DoD contractors, things of that nature, Azure has a sector. And basically what it is, in short, behind the scenes, it's added security. There's biometric access to your servers. There's extra layers of security to get to your information if needed. So just keep that in mind as well. If you're a government team or a DoD work with DoD contractors and you need some GovCon experience, we have a team for that as well, and we'll get you set up.
Yeah, it's really kind of amazing the range of things XTIVIA can handle.
We are a jack of all trades. Just give us a shot.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Frank. And thanks everybody for watching. Definitely tune in next week for another database snack time snippet, and have a great day.
Take care.